And we're
you
live.
know what, man? Cheers.
Cheers.
To isolation, bro.
Cheers to social distancing.
Is that what they're calling it now?
There's still warm. Sick.
How can I judge?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's 2 more in the fridge.
We'll try them later. We'll let you know. Today we're drinking... Oh my, I can't pronounce this. I'm not cultured enough to pronounce this.
Curieux. I don't know. By Allagash. It's a Belgian style golden ale aged in bourbon barrels. It's 10.4%. So it's going to knock us on our asses about that. Oh, sorry. This is episode 6 of Another Man's Trash.
Recorded on March 15th?
Is March 15th?
Yeah,
it's March 15th, dude. So
in the wake of...
we're in a national emergency, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So, cheers to that, dude.
Cheers
to a national emergency.
As we just,
I know. This is, So I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but all I can say is that took way too long. And so here we are.
Yeah, so stay safe, wash your hands. If you know you are related to someone immunocompromised or elderly, which should be most of us, do your due diligence.
Yeah, do things that you should have been already doing. Okay,
that's actually super fair. But I mean, you and me know tons of non-hand washers, and it's just not right.
It's ridiculous. And also fucking stop buying toilet paper, maybe.
Nah, we can't convince them of that. The people that buy toilet paper in bulk are the same people that don't go online.
But it's just like, why?
Cause so how it started is some person saw someone at Costco buy 18 things of 36 toilet papers, and they're like, oh shit, I should be doing the same thing, and it just spiraled out of control.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I mean, I guess people just kind of want to do what everyone else is doing. It's that's in your innate nature to, but still, bro, what's it gonna do?
I think the people on Twitter and stuff, basically they're all echoing the same sentiment, stop buying toilet paper, but I think they're all just reverberating off each other. I don't think the word is getting to the people that are buying the toilet paper, if that makes sense.
No.
I actually have a funny story in here that I didn't post in our itinerary. Man in Tennessee gets caught with 17,000 bottles of hand sanitizer. But the best part is...
I saw that.
Okay. Yeah, Amazon and eBay shut down his marketplace.
Because he was trying to resell it, right?
He was trying to flip that dude be in his bag.
Fuck you, dude. You're a piece of shit, dude. If you're listening to this and you're that guy, don't know if you would be, fuck you. Donate your hand sanitizer.
Man, we thought flipping shoes was the end all be all, and here we are flipping things that could save people's lives.
Isn't it crazy that that's the first thing that people think of though? In a time of crisis, how much money can I make off hand sanitizer and basic living necessities?
If you really think about it, the private corporations that are gonna benefit from coronavirus are also massive.
Like what?
Every head of every company that Trump brought on to.
What was the point of that, by the way? Why?
So we had to talk less.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's we were talking about the coronavirus. I think probably for the last month we've been talking about it at least once per podcast. But now it's come full circle, and now it's crazy.
Yeah, we've talked about it since episode 1.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been a thing, but also it's starting to affect our everyday lives now. We started just doing shifts. Oh,
at work, yeah. We started doing shifts where some people are working 2 to 3 days a week and staying and working from home the other days. Probably soon to be, honestly, days off. What would pay? Probably completely working from home, if I'm being honest, depending on how much further the government shutdown thing kind of goes.
Yeah, that's true.
Once a case shows up at work, it's over for us. If that happens.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So the way that it works is that there's a team A and team B. They're effectively cutting our company in half. I think many other companies are doing it too.
Yeah.
So it's team A will come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday 1 week, and then team B comes in Thursday, Friday. Mm-hmm. But the idea is that team A should never see team B to prevent a cross contamination. Should one team have?
It's there's half the people in the office at any given time.
Yeah, so it's if you lose half your company. And if
someone catches the case, then you know. It's someone on Team B, then everyone on Team B should self-isolate, and Team A should stay home.
Exactly.
So it's a pretty effective way to do things.
Yeah,
In theory, it probably shouldn't be working, but we don't have the amount of cases here that the rest of the world has. Mm-hmm. So I think we're like...
I think Orange County is like one of the safest places to be right now in terms of like the COVID-19 thing.
In California or like in
California?
We have 13 cases right now in Orange County. 58 in Los Angeles, something like that.
And then like...
No, way more than that.
Then NorCal is...
Like, it's pretty bad too.
Yeah, it was really ridiculous.
We'll see how it spreads. No one's getting tested.
Yeah. So, but me and Tyler are on different teams, so I'm not gonna see Tyler at work for like a month.
It's probably better this way, honestly.
It's so funny because I think a lot of us are on Team A. I think me and Gabe are on Team A.
They separated, like, they determined me to be the problem child and separated me from you guys.
Me and Gabe are on Team A. I think Jenny's on Team B and Claire's on Team B. And
they want, who's gonna go to McDonald's with me?
No, I guess I don't. Nick.
Maybe McDonald's will be closed.
I guess I don't know. I don't even know what manufacturing is doing. All the other dudes in the back.
Who knows? But yeah, just be safe out there.
Yeah, just be safe out there. Wash your hands.
In related pandemic news, we have the news that The Last of Us is getting an HBO series. I feel as though this comes in the wake of... See, I'm not sure if they announced this because Sonic and Detective Pikachu did so well kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like... we talked about this, I think, in the last episode, that video game media is like now like a thing that can happen.
More profitable than movies. It's bigger than the movie industry.
I think all the suits are realizing that you can't just like fucking top line view the game and then turn it into like a film. I think there's like now they're actually researching their source material.
I like how you called them suits. That's tight. Sound like a real underground rebel, dude.
I'm always against the man, dude. I'm a total anarchist. Went to Japanese food yesterday. Anarchist. I went to Meiji Seimen actually. It's actually pretty
empty.
Yeah, dude. Like
racism.
On a Saturday night, usually it's like a 45-minute wait at like 7 p.m. dinner time. So like, I walked in and then they were like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming." I was like, like, wow.
I mean, this area is predominantly Asian and white.
Yeah.
And Latino, so it's kind of like I can imagine like just this xenophobia kind of thing.
But it's like so crazy to me that like people are still associating like Asians with it, like Asian businesses here, anyway. Like, because it's like, dude, at this point, everyone has it. You know, it's like, it doesn't matter. Asian, white, Mexican, black, dude, everyone has it. If you're still avoiding Asian businesses, like what, dude, I don't know.
Hey, Asian businesses still have food, so if you want a life hack, well, I'll say go hit it up. I'm hitting up the Asian markets. I mean, I live next to them, so I've been hitting them up anyway, but, like, my local Stater Bros is cleared out.
Your local Stater Bros is cleared out?
Yeah, so, but from what I've heard from your reconnaissance and other people's reconnaissance, that
Asian markets
these Asian markets like 99 Ranch and all that still have Tokyo Central still have food.
So support Asian businesses.
Yeah, if you want to live.
Yes, if you want to live and
you racist cowards.
You xenophobic motherfuckers, dude.
Bet on the rice, my man. Bet on the rice.
You know what's funny? I went to the Tokyo Central and like I saw the rice section. All the rice bags were cleared out except for like the brown rice. I was like, people, it's like, I guess the national emergency isn't that bad. You know what I mean? Like you know, it's like, you imagine that guy, like everyone's panicking, grabbing bags, and they like see like the last bag of brown rice, and they're like, I don't really need it that bad. I don't know.
It reminds me of a similar thing. Did you see that Dasani was trending on Twitter?
Oh
because, dude, like they were taking pictures of like Costco where all brands of water were cleared out, including Arrowhead for some reason. I think Arrowhead's ass, but Arrowhead was cleared out. Dasani was left, and they were just giving Dasani Twitter a hard fucking time, dude. Just
That's so funny.
Like even in a pandemic, people are leaving your shit water behind. I was just like, ooh.
Do you think Dasani is better than Arrowhead, or do you think...
Yes.
So when... Oh, I guess Arrowhead's
Dasani's
cheaper.
not my favorite.
Arrowhead's cheaper, though.
Honestly, we have a water filter at work that gives me all the water I could possibly need in the world. But if I had to choose a bottle of water, I don't even really, like, dig Aquafina at all.
I do the Kirkland brand all the way.
I don't think the Kirkland brand tastes bad. I've also had, like, Nestle water. That's, like, okay.
They also sell that at Costco.
I haven't had, like bottled water in a while, because...
I mean, you have a Brita filter here. You have a filter at work.
Like, most people my age are doing the environmentally cautious thing because, like, boomers are like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I won't be here when the earth is gone. It's like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, well, you're here during the boomer remover, so.
I'm not gonna lie. I find that name like pretty offensive in the most funny way, dude. Yeah.
I mean, that is what it is.
I know. It's super funny though.
It's hilarious.
Dude, the conspiracy theories around like the coronavirus are nuts too.
Like the people like that are saying that like it's like a government engineered like disease.
Not China. Just that, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Like I've seen some crazy theories, and like people are going nuts right now. Like I expect people to go nuts, but like this has spiraled to the point where it's like this is like a gray zone where you need to be. Where like there's like don't overreact. It's we're okay, but there's also like a zone where it's like don't be like this is no big deal.
Yeah. Like, pay attention.
Like, be in the middle. Yeah, be in the middle. You don't have to be the crazy dude that's just like, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I feel like the people who are, like, saying, like, oh, my God, people, like, this isn't a big deal. It's like, bro.
They're all right-wingers because Trump told them it's not a big deal.
I was like, bro, like, first of all, where's your medical degree? And second of all, how many times have you been in a position of power where you would have to handle a pandemic? If the answer is 0 for both of those things, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, I don't want to hear it, dude.
The answer is 0 for both of those. Refer to Plan C.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
But yeah, we got off track from what we were talking about. But yeah, speaking of pandemics, The Last of Us is getting
by HBO.
Walking Dead, right?
I feel like they'll kill it.
They'll crush it.
Yeah, Walking Dead was a huge success.
What went viral too was that I forgot the actors' names because I'm obviously not into like actors that much, but they're like, here's who should play Joel and Ellie, and just like. Perfect match, like, and those photos went viral.
Like Dakota Fanning and
no, come on, man. But like, it's gonna be good. But this continues our conversations of previous natures. Oh my god!
Excuse me.
This beer was heavily carbonated, heavily.
Live action cast. Let me look it up.
Yeah, but like. This continues in the wake of video game media just continuing to branch out into other forms. Like, we've seen collabs with, like, you know, shoes, foods, all sorts of stuff. And the fact that it's finally making it into movies that's, like, it's palpable, it's there.
Yeah.
It's not like Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, which, like, don't get me wrong, that was, like, a good film. Just, like...
Very well done film in
just,
the
like,
way of, like, it
we might be seeing, like, this trend continue. Hopefully it's, like...
Yeah.
I would argue what really started it all was Castlevania.
Like the anime series?
Because it's, like kind of not based on the games. I mean, it is, like,
loosely.
The bone story, like, the bare bones of the storyline is, but it's, like, those games are old. They have no story.
Yeah, I mean, it's, like, the guy goes through castle.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to extrapolate where you can,
Yeah, I think Castlevania, I think that's what Sonic and... Detective Pikachu are. It's like there's no real games based on that other than Detective Pikachu.
Exactly. I think there's like a lot of the media that like the young people are consuming today, people like you and me, like are video games. You know, it's not like before where it's like from books like the Harry Potters and like, you know, like the what was it, like Chronicles of Narnia and like what else was a
Series of Unfortunate Events.
Like those like we're phasing out books.
The Hunger Games,
and then now it's like a lot of very influential media is video games now. You know, like
biggest entertainment industry in the world.
Oh yeah, so I feel like it only makes sense. This is just a natural progression, and I'm glad that it's getting a live action. I've never played the game personally. Don't fucking flame me alive.
Well, actually, it's kind of scary. I mean, people don't know this about Josh, but he acts hard, but he's a baby, dude.
I hate all things horror. I hate scary things.
So that brings up a funny story. One time we were with all our chemist friends in San Francisco.
Oh my god, this story.
And so like me and one of our other friends on the trip, we're huge fans of scary movies, but everyone else on the trip is a bunch of babies, right? So like, and we're just like, oh, we should watch a scary movie in the hotel. It'll be super fun. So like, I recommend this one that's like, it's pretty soft. Like, it's scary, but it's Oculus. I believe 2013 is when that movie came out. But it's more of a psychological thriller than it is a horror movie, but it still has some horror elements. And like, so we're getting ready to like watch this thing, and like, me and my friend like, turn off the lights, and Josh and everyone else is like, yo, we can just like watch this with the lights on or whatever. I'm like, don't get me wrong, me and Josh have been friends for a long time, but I'm just kind of sitting there like, what? What do you mean with the lights on? It's a horror movie.
It's scary.
It's okay. I mean, if liking horror movies was that like common, I'd be roasting you even more of alive right now. Like everyone else watches them, but no, tons of people are like, I'm not about like some of the like
a lot of people actually.
Some of the most like burly dudes I know like don't like horror movies.
I mean, yeah.
They'll be like cut, ripped, deep voice, like, "Oh, don't hit me with that Exorcist shit."
Dude, Sarah's really into horror movies too, and I was like, dude, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm not going to no fucking movies with you. It doesn't matter. And that applies to every girlfriend thereafter, bro. Like, I'm not fucking.
It really sucks that like horror movies in general aren't good either. That's like the worst part about them. It's like
that's what I hear from people who do consume. Like horror movie.
They're like never good. Like even like bad movies have good jump scares.
What's the best horror movie that you've ever seen?
In my life?
Yeah.
That's such a hard question.
What's
like,
the first one that comes to mind?
The Exorcist, right? It's just like one of those.
Classic.
But like I've enjoyed taking in like what were we talking about? That German film, Hereditary, I think.
Oh, did you watch it?
Yeah. I thought it was scary.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, and then there's all these like indie like horror films coming out that are pretty good.
Dude.
Like there's some like Netflix specials I've dabbled in that aren't the best I've ever seen, but they're fun. Like The Taking of Deborah Logan. I think that was a Netflix special.
There's this one time, actually, my first girlfriend at the time, I was like, how old was I?
Man, this man has gone through like 3 different phases of girls right now.
14 or 15?
Josh a hoe.
Dude. I've never had a hoe phase. People say that you should have a hoe phase. I've never had one.
Good for you, man.
You've had a hoe phase. I know for sure you've had a hoe phase.
Oh my god.
But I heard that if you have a hoe phase and if you're just like a man skank for like a certain amount of time.
Why call him Gabe out like that?
Okay, he's for sure, dude. He's probably the.
He's been going through a hoe phase.
He's
for
probably
like 10
the biggest
years.
offender, dude. Hoe phase. Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Dude, you're not alone in not liking scary movies.
Anyways, yeah. So so we decided to see like a horror film. It was me, my girlfriend, which is one of my friend's cousins at the time. So it was like me. Yeah, so it's like my friend,
okay,
her cousin, which was my girlfriend, and then some of our other friends, and we all decided that like.
Neighbors.
Okay, so we decided that it wasn't even a horror film. It was like it was a thriller. It was called The Uninvited. Do you remember that film?
Yeah, I never saw it.
It's also one of those things where it's like it was all in her head the whole time.
Yeah,
it was one of those, but it was like a psychological thriller more than it was like a horror movie. Closed my eyes whole time. Didn't watch a single minute of the
like, did you like the part where no?
Yeah, it was like one really scary audiobook.
Hey, audiobooks are scary.
Yeah, some audiobooks are scary.
There were like, cause I don't get scared super easily, but there have been when I was little I used to read Hardy Boys, which is like a.
Was that like the Nancy Drew?
Yes.
Like for men.
Yes.
For boys, I mean.
I remember reading some scenes out of those books where like it was like, I think. It was about a clock maybe, and like there was like a 2-page detail of like this clock striking 12, and it like sent chills down my spine.
That's the thing with like written media. It's like you could when you read it like. But I feel like I'd rather read it. I don't know. That's like an unpopular opinion. I think people say they'd rather watch.
I'm not a book reader. I'll be honest.
Well, in terms of horror, like I feel like I would prefer to read horror than I would watch.
That's why I like, not even read or like you said, like one scary audiobook. I like creepypastas.
Oh yeah,
those can get pretty freaky.
Those can get pretty
if read
freaky.
by the right person or just like you find it on the wiki. Those can get pretty freaky.
I've actually went on a deep dive of like creepypastas, but I've noticed that there's like trends.
For you. Yeah.
There's like trends. Like all the stories end up being the same. Like you read the first one and you're like, oh, it's pretty scary.
That's why I look for like the really crazy ones.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, enough about my cowardice.
Oh, I didn't mean to call you out like that. It's just funny.
That is what it is, though.
It's a good story. Just like, can we watch it with the lights on?
It was.
And we were all inebriated too. Or
yeah,
just buzzed at least. There was a lot of beer there.
That was a fun trip.
That was a fun trip. I miss college.
Did you see this Alex Jones things that I posted?
I don't. Okay, you're gonna fuck me for this. I don't. Who is this guy?
You don't know who Alex Jones is?
Alex Jones.
He's the infomercials guy. He's like the Turn of the Frogs gay. That guy. He's like a super right wing.
Oh, okay. Now that I'm looking at his picture, I know who he is. Okay, wait.
Do you remember when I sent that?
What's DWI? Driving with influence.
Is that a typo?
Driving within influence.
He was driving drunk.
Okay, got it.
What does DWI actually stand for?
Driving within influence.
It's the same thing. DUI, DWI is the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Driving under the influence. Driving while intoxicated.
Okay.
But so he got arrested, and then was like saying that he ended up saying like bars should be shut down for selling alcohol because they served him the alcohol.
Oh, stories by Complex too. LOL, that's so funny.
It's so funny. Like I saw Noel Miller. He retweeted like I was like quotations like he was like, babe, you don't understand. She sent the nudes. I only just asked for them.
That's essentially what that is.
Alex Jones is such a meme, dude.
Has he gotten into any other trouble like recently, or is this like his first?
I don't know, dude.
I didn't know who he was until I saw his picture right here.
He's like the guy who's I don't know. He just talks about turn the frogs gay. That's how he sounds.
I hate this guy, dude. Infomercial guy.
Infowars.
It just makes you think about like all the celebrities that fall into like getting older.
Oh yeah. I mean, this guy was always insane.
Like who is it Amanda Bynes who's nuts?
Is she nuts?
No, I think so.
I feel like they're all nuts, dude. I feel like
every
single one is nuts. Do you see this thing from Discord about the COVID-19 precaution that they're doing?
Let me see this.
They're extending the screen share limit to 10 to 50.
I did see this.
For people in the next few months. Okay, good on you, Discord. That's
we use your service a lot. Sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us, please.
They sponsor everybody. We have no chance.
Oh. That's really cool. I think that there's like a lot of corporations that are taking steps to kind of like accommodate people for like the pandemic.
That's what I've noticed about it. I feel like almost every topic we touch on is someone gonna relate to the pandemic.
Yeah.
But like that's what I feel like is happening here. Like you see the good side of society, then you see the bad. Like, let's talk about some good versus bad.
United Airlines.
NBA suspended, right?
Yeah, great.
So
fantastic.
Great, but also the poor workers that work at the stadiums, no pay. So Zion Williamson, a 19-year-old rookie, has said for the first 30 days he's going to carry the salary of all the people that work there. But let me tell you, a 19-year-old rookie shouldn't be doing that. You know who should be doing that? The owner of the team. But you know who the owners of NBA teams are?
White billionaires.
They don't give a fuck.
No, they don't give a shit about fucking Geraldo fucking sweeping like the floors, dude. They don't care. But it's cool for him. What's his name?
Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson.
You're gonna hear him a lot more in the like he is the next like big star in the NBA.
What team does he play for?
Pelicans.
Hey, shout out to you, Zion.
Yeah,
Thank you for not being a piece of shit.
Yeah, good dude, not a piece of shit. Super young, super bright future.
Awesome.
You're gonna hear him in the same like vein as like Steph Curry and LeBron soon. Yeah, he's
Love
that good.
Love it.
He's already.
Good shit, Zion.
But that's like I said, like why is this happening?
Yeah, why does he have to do it? He shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, but
I don't know. This whole
it's like the
sad. It feels like this pandemic is really exposing a lot of like broken systems. And stuff like that.
100%.
It's really sad.
Yeah, 100%.
And once it's over, it's gonna go right back to the way it was.
Yeah, and we're not gonna have learned anything from it.
Probably not.
I was gonna get it. Never mind.
No. Go for it.
I was just gonna get into like the. I don't know. You want to talk about politics?
We don't have to be. We can talk about politics without being political, if that makes sense.
Sure. People are saying that this is like spelling the end of the Trump presidency. They're saying that he like, because I feel like a lot of. It's kind of hard to get into this without being political.
I read that full article from The Atlantic. Pretty good stuff.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
What was like the main I don't know. Should we get into this?
It's not an argument. It's just like they just outlined like after everything you've seen from the past like 3 months, if you weren't convinced before, you need to be convinced now. Otherwise, your brain cells are zero, kind of thing. They didn't really insult the reader's intelligence like that. It's just kind of like, if you're still a Trump supporter by this point, you literally have no brain cells.
But
like, that's not to say like, you know, you're wrong for a lot of these voters are single issue voters, right? So like, as long as Trump like promotes Christianity and like non-abortion, like people will vote for him.
Yeah.
People that like will take that guy could kill everyone except white dudes, and like people would like be like, yo, as long as the babies aren't dying, dude.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people are trapped in that like lesser of two evils thing. Like they're like, whoa, Trump, Biden.
Babies or
yeah, I know. Yeah.
But no, it was good stuff. It's just
good.
like
that's cool.
It's just like I know so many lifelong Republicans that just renounce this dude, but for some reason there are lifelong Republicans that just cling to this guy, and it's like I don't get it.
And I feel like the divide between that party, because I was watching Fox News. I mean, I'm not out of choice. Don't drag me.
Drag
him.
Drag him. He's not watching C-SPAN. You're not neutral.
C-SPAN? Is C-SPAN neutral?
Yeah, C-SPAN is like the most informational. Like, it's literally so boring. People put it on to fall asleep. C-SPAN is like neutral.
Like because they're like Fox News, everyone's yelling at each other. CNN, everyone's yelling at each other.
I was like, people say like CNN's like neutral. I'm like, I don't think so. Yeah,
no, none of them are neutral. So
I know.
C-SPAN apparently.
C-SPAN's like a purely government informational news network.
Yeah, I was watching.
Very boring.
There was like this. My dad had it on, and like they were talking about. Obviously, they were talking about the pandemic, and they were like, it was weird because you know usually what they do is they'll get like someone from the other side, and then they'll like debate them. Yeah. Or like they'll have a discussion, but it turned out into like it was like everyone was just kind of agreeing with each other. They were like, oh my god, this was like so poorly handled. This whole thing was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like crazy to see that because, dude, oh my god, Fox News gives me such a headache, dude. My dad likes to listen to it during dinner. Oh my god!
I thought they got banned from your house.
Yeah, but like, so I'll when I'm not there, they'll watch it.
When your mom's out of town.
Yeah, I'll literally turn it off, and then we'll eat in silence because fuck, dude, I don't know. Dude,
they need to start putting anime on.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Something. Put Mark Weens on or something.
But yeah, no, people are saying this spells the end of the Trump presidency. I don't know.
I find it. I like it's right. Like it should, but I don't think it.
Like, you gotta read the numbers, right? It's like, it seems like overall, most Republicans are too scared to vote against their party. Just like the way their party works through the House and the Senate very well mimics their voters. Like, I don't think any Republican's willing to switch just because, like, it's just, they're kind of like, they're dug into the party. But, like, Democrats are backstabbing each other left and right.
Oh, yeah.
Very admirable to die on the hill of your candidate, but at what point is it like, do you just need to like sit there and be like,
like you gotta, I mean you gotta like weigh where your values are.
It's extremely noble, but it's like you gotta weigh it out at that point.
I just like to preface this. I don't know fucking shit about politics. This is just something that I saw. We're not claiming one thing or the other, so don't fucking cancel us. If you're a Trump supporter, turn off this podcast. But
I mean, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you like
I'm just
us.
kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding, bro. Just fucking, you can listen to whatever you want to listen to. Whatever. Like we say, it's not what you believe in, it's how you believe in it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's how you express your belief. Good on you, Discord.
Yeah. Nice job, Discord.
What is this one? UCLA students.
Oh yeah, dude. This girl is like fucking the GOAT, dude. At Hester Stefani. This girl is cooking family style meals at her place because of like the dining halls and like the campus closures. So there's like a lot of kids that don't have anywhere to go once the campus closed. So she offered her house to. Like,
I wonder if students at Cal Poly are going through the same thing.
Oh yeah, dude. I think a lot of people are switching their classes online and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know that they're completely online now, but they're also not allowed to be at campus. So I wonder if, like, I've heard of bouts of homelessness from a lot of these students.
Yeah, because a lot of students don't have places to go. So it's like kind of like one of my friends, she goes to CSU, Dominguez Hill. She they're still having lab for the STEM classes. It's like. So like a lot of like the STEM, because it's like the teachers union, you can't force them to do anything because it's like you can only suggest, because a lot like they strongly recommend that every class should be held online, but they technically don't have to, because a lot of the teachers prepare their curriculum to be in person, and a lot of students prepare themselves for it to be in person, and then there's a lot of students that don't have access to computers regularly or like laptops or internet. So it's like you can't, obviously it's not a perfect system if you just switch everything online.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a lot of people are still like they're trying to accommodate students, I guess, by letting them go to the computer lab, but then like there's like the whole like, well, if they show up at campus, that defeats the whole purpose of, it's like I feel like no one obviously properly prepared. Trump sure didn't for like the pandemic. You know, it's like everyone's just trying to make ends meet. You know, somewhere or the other.
I mean, this might be nice in the future. Like this kind of pandemic. Well, not even this one's more widespread.
Yeah.
The situation around this is super unique, just in the sense that like a lot of people compare this to like SARS, MERS, H1N1, it's swine flu, bird flu,
Ebola.
Yeah, if you want to compare it to that, this one has a lot of cases recovered, but a lot of cases spread. Those other ones have lesser spreads, higher mortality rates. It's just like, and it happens pretty often, so it just makes you consider like, on the odds of a disease spreading that's like mass spread and like maybe doesn't kill a lot of people but kills a very specific group of people, and it's kind of like,
I would say that coronavirus is probably pretty mild compared to like Ebola.
Yeah,
fucking SARS.
Mortality rate rise, it is for sure.
It's a lot more mild.
It has a easier spreadability though than those ones. Yeah. So that's why it's like a big deal. And who it kills, it's just kind of like, that sucks. If it's a super spreadability, like, it's so funny because people on Twitter with their tweets, like, basically we just kill them off, and I'm like,
you see the,
I'm like, dope.
There's that guy who was like the pandemics expert that was on Joe Rogan. I didn't listen to it.
No, there's a lot of pandemic experts that have said things, but
he was saying that like we're looking at 500,000 deaths in the U.S. modestly, conservatively. I don't know how true that is. But
doesn't seem likely, but it's definitely
500,000 deaths.
I think. Are you sure we're not looking at 500,000 cases?
No, deaths.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, 500,000. Well, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or it will be true, but he said that like, I think he compared it to past pandemics and he did the numbers, and that's the number he got, like 500,000 deaths.
A lot of people are assuming that things continue the way they are, but like, who knows? Maybe like enough people like avoiding contact to contact spread is going to help with it's going to slow the curve by a lot.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's good that they announced, the national emergency thing, so that they can start. I think they're saying like the phase 1 testing is going to start in like 2 weeks or something like that, and then phase 2 like 2 weeks after that.
We could have had the tests already.
I know, it's been a thing for months, or like the past month.
Yeah.
So, anyway, on a lighter note, during this trying time, Pornhub is giving Italians free premium access during the quarantine. So good job, Pornhub.
God damn it! Have you seen like the coronavirus porn?
Dude, why is there coronavirus porn?
I don't think it's real. But like, I've seen clips on Twitter where they're like basically fucking each other in hazmat suits. It's pretty funny because like,
funny.
Like,
oh, that's hilarious.
She'll be like, "Are you in?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I think I'm in."
Oh yeah, I saw that clip. Oh, that shit's so funny.
Or like, he'll be smacking her ass through like the hazmat suit.
I think you're hard.
God damn it.
That shit's so funny.
I feel like Pornhub has done something like this recently, where they're giving out free access for like Valentine's Day or something like that.
They are always doing like, I think they did like a Save the Oceans thing, where it's like they had like, it was like porn but like picking up trash. I don't know, it was weird.
What the fuck?
It was like they were like picking up trash and then like they're fucking on the beach. I don't know. It was hilarious. Like if you donated it, like you would get access to this like, I don't know, like to like special porn. I don't know, but it would. Pornhub's always doing. It's a very progressive company, I would say.
Pornhub always doing the most. Dude.
Always doing the most. I'll listen to this podcast with Bobby Lee. Asa Akira was on there, and like she was talking about like the logistics side of like, because they're doing like basically the Pornhub Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I guess Kanye West helped design her outfit. This is like during the time when he was,
I have no doubt.
During the time that he was like going off on TMZ and shit like that. But apparently he's like a nice dude. I don't know. She said that he was very nice. I don't know if that's just because like he's a porn, like, I don't know. Asa Akira is Asa Akira, but he was saying that like all he did was talk about his wife. He was like, "Oh yeah, my wife would look really good in this," and I was like, "Oh okay, well, titties are out, but I mean, sure."
Don't say the car topless. Say them titties is out. That's all I have to say about that.
I wonder they said people performed there too. There was some performances like by bands. I don't know who.
Oh, I was like, What?
Well, obviously everyone's fucking naked and shit.
I mean, yeah.
This is the Pornhub Awards.
God damn it.
Imagine winning an award. I wonder where that was live streamed.
Best moan.
I like best. I don't know. Probably that same shit. Best cinematography, best acting. Like probably up and coming star.
Oh my gosh.
Probably. That's what I would give awards for.
Insane. Italy. Do you want to talk about balcony singing, or are you good?
Balcony singing?
Have you seen all those videos?
Yes.
Very touching.
I saw it.
It's really sad because like they're starting to hit like insane mortality rate on their disease.
Yeah, I just hope that we don't do the same thing over here and start singing like Metro Station or something. Shake, shake.
Is that what we would sing? Is that our version of the classic? Fuck.
I don't know, or
Star Spangled Banner, dude.
Dude, no. Or like some Journey song. Or
Don't stop
believing. Dude, I was getting lunch yesterday, and I was walking. I was going to Wingstop, and I was walking past the theater, and like there's this guy. I saw him like in my peripherals, and then I thought he was talking to me, and he was like, "I have to stand 6 feet away from you." And I turned around. I was like, "Excuse me?" And then like he looked at me, and I looked at him, and he like pointed to his friend behind him, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and you were like, there was almost a fade there, my brother.
I know. I was like, "Oh no, you better be careful, but walk up and cough on you, bro." You don't know. You don't know what I got.
God damn it. See those people getting like those celebrities getting duped by the Italian balcony singing videos. They'd be like, someone would tweet out like, "Oh, they're singing Katy Perry," and then at Katy Perry, and then Katy Perry would tweet, but they weren't singing Katy Perry. Getting fucking duped, dude.
So, is there a travel ban from Europe to USA, or from USA to Europe, or just like both? They just
probably both, but for sure from Europe to USA.
Dude, so I guess my homie, one of his coworkers went to Italy, and I guess he's a supervisor, and he's like a piece of shit.
Why would he go to Italy during this time?
I think.
Was it a while ago?
Yeah, I think he planned the trip in advance, and then like when he was over there, they announced the national emergency. So now he's stuck.
I mean, even then, the outbreak over there was super severe at that time.
Dude, he's like old, so I don't know if he like fucking. Yeah, so instead of like people, he was saying that like at his work, people were saying like instead of like being like, "Oh my gosh, that's terrible," everyone was just like,
That's funny because like, there were tweets where they were announcing that Trump tested negative for the coronavirus. And the responses were so funny. Like the most like liked response was like this video of this guy in the truck going, "Fuck, god damn it, fuck." And the rest were like conspiracy theorists, like, "Oh, even if it was positive, they wouldn't tell us."
I know, dude. So much turmoil, dude. But if that fool gets COVID-19, he's fucked. He's done. That fool does not look healthy at all.
Yeah, I was say unless you have like some sort of crazy like instant syringe brought back to life,
like
all exclusive for like
higher
end.
I heard that Canada isolated the disease already.
Yeah, I heard like a vaccine's like a year away or something. Yeah, that's usually about how long it takes.
Yeah, but it's just like
because isolating it's not.
It's a step.
It's a step, but it's not the hard one.
No.
I'll tell you that much.
It's just funny that it was Canada. People were like making memes about like, "Oh my god, you cancel hockey and this is what you do." Like,
oh, dude. Speaking of like pissing people off, like the Canadians with hockey. One of the people I follow, I find super funny, but people got mad offended. It's 100 Thieves Frost, and this guy's like a meme, right? Like he always talks around about how he's like a virgin and stuff. Tweet. Yeah, so this man goes viral, like, I think, like, closer to 750,000 likes on this tweet or something like that. Something absurd like that. Oh, you should go look it up. It's probably pinned. But, like, he says, like, man, if BTS got coronavirus, the Stans would find a cure within 24 hours. And, like, I thought
hilarious.
I thought it was kind of funny.
That's funny. I think it's funny. What were people saying?
They were just, like, die you white man and stuff like that. He's Albanian. And like it's so funny because like they're like BTS
Face Frost?
No, it's a Face Frost. 100 Thieves Frost. Let me see.
Frost.
But like some of these responses are so funny, dude.
Frost BTS. Here it is trending.
Really? How is that still trending? It was a while ago.
It was just like a search.
Oh.
This is the BTS coronavirus. It has 652,000 likes.
Okay, sheesh. Sex is temporary, gaming's forever. So what's the exact tweet?
If BTS gets coronavirus, the stands are gonna find the cure in 24 hours.
Okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Word for word.
Dude, and then people are just calling him ugly.
Dude, like it's so funny because this shit's almost a compliment.
There's no insult here.
Yeah.
I don't see the insult.
I think it's because like they're Asian, so he's like, oh, like they have a chance of getting coronavirus. So
or maybe he's just making fun of how obsessive
they are. That's what he's making fun of. But it's also like a compliment.
Yeah, but it's like
it's no different than like the tweets
obsessive.
that were like, oh, look at Canadians, they cancel hockey and isolate the virus in 24 hours or whatever.
Oh my god, look at this tweet. Why people love tweeting about any other race but their own, since their race doesn't have anything exciting to muse about. But he's not talking about any other race. He's talking about BTS. In fact, how about this? You're the problem for confining BTS to their race. How about that?
Yeah, I know, it's backwards. It's people. I hate to say it. People like I've never
You're
liked.
part of the problem.
Like K-pop is cool.
Yeah.
I've never really liked K-pop stans, like the crazy ones.
No one does, dude. Fucking cancel me. Cancel me, dude.
It's just like
I can't stand them.
I never get the culture where it's like it'll be a tweet about something not K-pop related. It'll be something not K-pop related, and then they'll post the response to the tweet. Like it will be like not even that.
Cam of like
it will legit be a response to that tweet, like the words, like it'll be like chicken nuggets are undefeated.
Yeah.
And like they'll respond like, no, chicken wings are undefeated. And then it will be like a 2-minute video of like their favorite K-pop artist dancing. I'm just like, what?
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
What?
If you do not inherently think that K-pop stans are goofy, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I can't help you. Like they're fucking goofy, dude. It's just
they're not like morally wrong or anything. It's just goofy. It's crazy.
There's like the ones. There's like the ones that would like be like there'd be like, for example, during Etika's passing, people would be like, he wouldn't have died if he stands Luna or something like that. And I'll put stuff there. And like I wonder if at that point it's one of two things. Either someone who just like a K-pop stan that's just super fucking toxic, or two is just someone that wants to make the K-pop community look bad. Either way,
it could be that.
Either way, whoever's tweeting that is a psychopath. Either way, you're a sociopath.
Yeah. It's so bad, dude, honestly.
You know what? I think it's commendable that like BTS and like a bunch of other K-pop groups have a very strong following. But like you kind of have to like if you're part of that community, you have to realize it
feels very detached from reality.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, you know, like we like anime. We love anime. But I mean, it's not a far cry to say that like a bunch of anime fans are just fucking toxic.
It's not
exactly for anything like breaking.
That's where that meme comes from. Like, if you have an anime profile picture, your opinions are relevant.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's like video games. There's a bunch of people in the communities that are just fucking toxic. With every. But the thing is, you don't really see those people like, he wouldn't have died if he played Call of Duty, you know, like, or like, you know, he wouldn't have died if he played or if he watched Demon Slayer, you know, like.
Yeah. If you're a K-pop fan, it's fine, dude. Like, live your life the way you want to.
I think it's cool. I think that K-pop is really cool. I think it's
insane to have such unity.
Yeah, I think it's cool that it's branching out into the U.S., to the West, in the strength that it has. But like, dude, you K-pop stans, like some of y'all, most of y'all, goofy. Y'all goofy.
Yeah, because 100 Thieves, everyone knows 100 Thieves Frost is like the ultimate troll. And like that was legit his ultimate troll.
He didn't
even like expect that to blow up. He tweeted that just to like. It's so funny. People were retweeting him from the game community saying like 100 Thieves signing Frost has got to be the most goated play of all time.
Yeah,
I'm just happy that his take didn't like downtake the whole organization. Everyone went to all the under 100 Thieves members and started like dissing him and stuff.
This one's funny. Y'all don't even try to hide the racism. Come on. Do better.
Do better.
Do better.
And they all have like the little 7, like what is that? Is that a exponential? No.
No, 7.
All my schooling's gone, dude.
Oh, like the
The little 7 power,
Yeah. Is that, what is that?
I don't know, but they all have that.
I think it might be, there's that band, there's that K-pop group, something 7. 8, something 7.
So has nothing to do with BTS?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, actually.
Like, look at this man's pin tweet. Sex is temporary, gaming is forever. This dude's funny.
Sex is temporary, gaming is forever.
People were, like, roasting him by saying, like, he looks like Griswold from Recess.
Okay, that's funny.
That is funny.
That's funny.
This guy, like, if you go through his entire Twitter profile history and, like, look at his, like, how funny he is, like, he did not deserve the hate he got for that tweet. That tweet was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Honestly, I as an Asian, I don't see anything wrong with his tweet. That shit's funny.
Look at this. He retweeted this. Bro, the world's going mad and Albanians are making songs about the coronavirus. God damn it.
Dude, help me.
652,000. What time are we at, bro?
What time are we at?
I don't know. 45 minutes. We're short on topics again.
Well,
we still have one more, I think.
Dude, we've been talking about the coronavirus the whole fucking time.
I mean, I feel like it's relevant. I don't know what else to talk about.
There is one more, but it's this guy. What's his name? Fucking EE, aka Phil Vizu from. He's like a Smash Bros. He you know how like Jimmy Kimmel does that thing where he'll go to like Trump rallies or any kind of rally and then like ask them questions to show people how dumb they are. So like he would this guy he would show up to he showed up to this Trump rally, and he was asking people questions. He was like he said he was part of the super smashing black unity or something of people that support Trump.
God damn it.
So he'd always be like, yeah, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm a Trump supporter. And then he would like say shit like would ask him questions about like melee or not melee, but like Smash Bros. Rules, like he was asking about like the Lilat, like should we ban Lilat and stuff like that, like, and then the people will be like, yes, I totally think we should, you know, it's so. I watched like 6 minutes of the video on the way here, or I was just listening to it, and I was just like, this is so stupid, this is ridiculous.
It reminds me of that thing too, where like someone's doing the same thing where they're going around and saying like, he's like, but. I think it had something to do with some legal issue that Trump had recently, I'm sure, where it was taken to court. They're like, but have you read the Mueller report or something like that? And they're just like, no, I expect, like, you know, like, our professionals to read it. And, like, he's like, but you just said everyone should read it. He's like, oh, no.
But he was saying shit like, he was like, do you agree with the Mennonite ban? Because he was like, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, he would preface it like he was saying like, oh, like Trump is really harsh on like things coming into the U.S. and outsourcing jobs to to America. Do you think that items should still be banned on like blah 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 like and assist trophies and like blah blah blah? People would be like, yes, I totally think that.
God damn it, dude.
Hey, if you're going to the rally, make sure you're informed. How about that? Any kind of rally.
That's not how that works, dude.
Read something maybe, or actually pay attention to what these people are saying, because it's like so. Because Jimmy Kimmel, like, you know, he'll, like, ask, like, questions to kind of guide them somewhere to be like, okay, you don't actually know what you're talking about. But this guy's actually, like, saying shit like Falco Lombardi and shit like that.
Oh, I saw that clip. That shit's so sad,
talking about, like, the military power of the U.S. and shit like that. I don't know, dude. It was...
There used to be, like, videos like that back in the day before our country was hella divided or whatever. Oh, yeah. Out in the open. I should say out in the open. Asterisk. Openly divided out in the open.
Openly divided out in the open. Yeah. There we go. But yeah,
like where like they'd be interviewing people and they're like there's how many stars are there on our flag, and they would go like, well, let's see, there's 13 colonies, 13 minus 50, goddamn 47. That's what that reminds me of.
That's so funny, dude. Do you see?
To be fair, like there's not a lot of like knowledgeable like basics that people know about government and stuff. Like I've seen a video where this guy goes around asking like how many branches of government are there.
Come on.
And they don't know. And it's just kind of like, at what point do we just allow these people to vote?
I don't know, dude. Who knows? It's the same people that are voting for the country. I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be fair theoretically because voting is a right.
Yeah, voting is a right, but it's just funny that like that's.
It wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, that's the thing that's happening. Yeah. Did you see the shit with FaZe Dubs?
So I don't usually look into those instances because I know that the gaming community is inherently degenerate, and I'm part of it. Like, I grew up playing Call of Duty, and I know what kids who play Call of Duty are really like. Plaid short wearing, all triple black DC shoe wearing, monster hat wearing, racist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that's who they are.
Yeah.
So like
neckbeards. This
next generation coming up is like a more tame version of that. But they still have the same principles. It's like, I don't know how old this kid is, but this kid drops the N.
Yeah. Yeah, N-word with the hard R.
Hard R N-word on stream, on someone else's stream, I believe.
He's 15.
And if you look at a picture of this guy, like, it's sad to say because you should never look at someone and be like, I get it. But when you look at this kid and realize what he did, you say, I get it.
Yeah, I guess he's 15.
And that's kind of fucked up when you think about it, because that's the whole premise of, like, racism is, like, you look at someone, see their race, see what they're like, see how they dress, and you're like, I get it.
Yeah, it's called judging somebody.
Yeah. Yeah. But I hate to say it, with this kid, you look at him and everything makes sense.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what video it is, it's like, I guess they're playing Fortnite. I guess
it's a live stream of all things.
Something happened, and then, like, he was frustrated, and he said, and then, one of the guys was like, dude, we're recording. He's like, oh my god, we're recording.
I think he says we're live.
Oh, we're live, or something like that. He's like, oh my god, I'm live. And like, so he puts out this apology, and I mean, like,
oh, the apology's so bad.
But it makes sense now that he's 15. Like, I mean, obviously it's not okay, but
it's not okay. But like,
I mean, like,
the fact that he's 15.
I'll read it.
Look at the lacing on this beer. I'm just kidding. I was trying to sound.
I can't even describe how sorry I am. I did not intend to be hurtful in any way, but what I said was still hurtful, insensitive, and wrong. The word shouldn't have been in my vocabulary, and I apologize from the bottom of my heart to everyone offended by using it. You deserve better.
His agent tweeted
that.
I'm just kidding.
It's like, dude, I feel like you could copy paste that apology. Dude, what is with people doing like non-apologies? You know, it's like,
I feel like even if they do apologies, they'll get dragged the same way.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's a learning step for him. He's young, he'll figure it out. Now, if this guy was like
30,
25,
or so, like,
I'd kind of be like,
yeah, he's 15.
You should get kicked off FaZe at that point.
Yeah. Like, when I was...
Shout out to FaZe for doing the right thing. They suspended him.
Oh, they suspended him? Good.
He's not going to compete, and I don't think he's allowed to stream or tweet for a while.
Good man. Yeah. This is his latest tweet. This was last month.
Yeah, he's suspended for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying some dumb shit when I was 15. Not the hard R, but I was saying some dumb shit.
Everyone was saying some dumb shit.
So, hey, dude, take it on the chin. I hope he keeps,
Yeah, learn. Yeah, learn from your mistake.
Yeah.
You don't have to be canceled forever. You only have to be canceled for right now.
Mm-hmm. Also, don't say it again, maybe.
Look at the King Nappy and Alinity. They're doing well.
Wait, so what's King Nappy doing?
He's still live streaming and posting content.
Wow, really?
We just don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
To be fair, there's no legal ramifications for this. Like, they need to take this to court, otherwise they have no ground.
Yeah, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, which I hate to say that, because, like, you know what brought him back? He ran out of his savings. Legit, that's the fear of being a YouTuber, right? It's like, you live this lavish lifestyle, you buy all these games, all this equipment, it's really expensive, you don't have your own medical care, YouTube doesn't cover you. As soon as you get canceled for some dumb shit you do, you are on your retirement, like, deathbed right there.
Yeah, at the age of, like, 27.
Yes.
However old you are.
For those of you who don't know, King Nappy's damn, I wish this happened when we were podcasting, because that would have been such a fun topic.
Yeah.
But basically, he got called out for being a pedophile with a ton of evidence. And, but I guess these guys never really brought it to a legality point.
No.
And so this guy, for a while, hung out off the grid, probably 4 or 5 months. And, finally he came back, and he started streaming and posting content. I think streaming with sub-only chat. Yeah. So no one would give him $5 just to diss him.
Yeah.
And then comments and likes disabled on his videos, I believe. But he still gets the ad revenue. Yes. So he needed the money, obviously. That's why
he's not back on YouTube, though.
He is.
Really?
Yes. I don't think he's back on Twitter. I think that's the only thing he's not back on. Because Twitter, you can't, police who's fucking roasting the shit out of you.
No, you can't.
I don't think.
No. Yeah, I feel like he's playing it smart, too, doing that.
Yeah.
If I was him and I ran out of savings, I'd probably do the same thing.
But yeah, I mean,
smart.
Did you see the video where Lennody's cat got revenge?
Oh, I saw the clip.
Where it bit her. She's like, oh.
Fuck you. What's her name?
Alinity.
Fuck you. You're
sad too, because I was simping. I was like, before she threw her cat, I was like, man, this girl's pretty hot.
And then
she threw her cat, and I was like,
and then you shriveled up a little bit.
Yeah, I was like,
you got a little dry.
Extremely dry. Sucked right back into my body.
Yeah, it was a reverse boner.
Reverse boner.
Back into your body.
For shame. Like, I'll be the first to admit that, like,
yeah, she's good looking.
I'd be like,
she's good looking.
I follow like some of you girls, I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a good looking girl, but like
Pokey, Valkyrie, all
of
better
them.
People than Alinity for sure.
Don't fucking throw your cat. How are you still streaming? Also,
she be fucking the nerds at Twitch.
So what's worse, you throwing your cat or you being a pedophile?
For sure, pedophilia, but both are inexcusable.
Oh yeah, both are inexcusable. That was a sarcastic question, by the way.
Yeah, no, I knew.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been friends long enough for me to know, but yeah.
Yeah. So King Nappy, I don't know. Go fuck yourself, maybe. I don't know.
He doesn't care. He needs to pay the bills.
He needs the revenue, and there's like a bunch of his fans that still don't believe.
Yeah, I was lurking in his chat and watching, and I was just like, man, it makes sense. The sub only chat is gonna be super positive,
obviously. Yeah.
But it's like this brainwashing where it's like they're like, Nappy, we know you did nothing wrong, and I'm just
okay, come on. You can be a fan of him, but at least acknowledge that he did the thing that was wrong. Being a pedophile, dude, like, I mean,
they have the screenshots to prove it, dude.
Yeah, but what I will say though about like the screenshots is like I don't know how it would hold up in court per se. I mean, I don't know.
Especially in this digital era when you can edit anything.
Yeah, you can. Well, yeah, that. But it's just like he never said anything like explicitly like, oh, I want to like you should suck my dick.
Yeah, they're just super manipulative.
Like they're very manipulative, and it's like kind of like.
And not just that, it's kind of like a
like,
you got. Yeah. It's hard to take an evidence, or it's like 5 people have claimed you're a pedophile. They have no reason to claim you're a pedophile, kind of thing. Especially since they didn't take this to court. It's like everyone's like they're lying. It's like, but what purpose would they have in lying?
Yeah,
to take down another YouTuber for what?
Yeah, they don't get anything from it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Especially if they don't take it to court.
Yeah. So I mean, like, not defending him, but
I think the people affected by this incidents, notably Hoodlum Scrafty and Game Boy Luke, I think, were the main people.
There was that one other dude, right? Oh, no. That was the other girl. The fucking Mama Mud Kid.
Mama Mud Kid.
Or something. Whatever the fuck her name was. Yeah,
but I think they just decided, like, let it go.
Yeah.
They're getting less support than they ever have. They're probably getting enough money to make a living, but, like...
Yeah. I mean, at this point, they're not even in the radar of the Pokemon like gaming community. They're not even there anymore.
Let them be.
Yeah, they've been.
And who knows? Maybe in some like weird like future setting, they're all friends again.
Maybe.
Like once like Nappy like truly apologizes, says like.
Yeah, I mean,
because if you think about it, like, I know it's kind of like it's like fucked up, but just like imagine a world where it's like they bring him back in because like the world is that forgiving kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean like if one of my close friends, like, you know, had a case, you know, I wouldn't excommunicate him, you know, like if he was really that close to me. Like if you had a case, you know, obviously I'd let you have it, obviously, but like I don't think I would like, you know, I would obviously make sure that you got the help that you needed and like you got your shit sorted out.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. It's a future thing, but who knows? Maybe there's a scene where they're all like 40, 50 something, and like
maybe
Nappy's like, yo, like what I did was gross.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, whatever. Like I can see that happening.
Yeah,
actually, because overall, until recently, the Pokemon community was pretty positive.
Yeah.
Other than Velisify.
Yeah, that fool's
There's
still
been
gone.
a ton of drama about bots lately too. I've been following that because like for some reason I eat up gaming drama. Like it's like I can give a damn about celebrity drama, but like when it comes to gaming drama, like there's been a whole bunch of drama about like doing like the Pokegen bots for like profits. I don't want to get into it, but
damn.
What are we at? 59 minutes. We're done. Yeah. All right. Beer of the week. Allagash.
Curio.
10.4% alcohol.
Are you feeling it?
But I'm buzzed.
Okay, sorry. Right now. I didn't want to say anything.
I'm sure they can see me glowing red. Shoe of the week. Green Lobsters. I don't think we're gonna keep doing this.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys care.
These are all Tyler's shoes, by the way. None of these are mine.
Like Josh is like a low key shoe head.
Yeah.
But like he likes shoes, but like. They're not ugly.
Here, look. I'll get my
You have to get your shoes.
I got my shoes.
You have to get your shoes.
So I feel like I can fit it. I got some dirty young ones, dude.
This man is on the dad shoe train.
Dude, I'm dressed like a dad. Look at me. You got the.
Are we gonna like make this a thing? Like beer of the week for sure. Maybe shoe of the week. We got our mascot Pookie right here. Pookie. His name's not Pookie. His name is Dio. Dio the whale. For you audio listeners, it's a stuffed whale shark. Super cute. Snack of the week. We should do a snack of the week.
A snack of dude and do like a mukbang channel.
We'll see. This is season 0, so once we get season 1, so we can talk about this. There's still some time left. We have this whole podcast and me live streaming lately has been an experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Like we wanted to see if this is something we enjoyed doing, and so far we really have enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
We've had some technical difficulties, and we know the sorts of technical difficulties. It's literally money.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry about like all that like audio issues and whatnot, but it's literally money. It's kind of like
we've been trying to the last month. We've been trying to find workarounds.
Let me tell you this though. This is season 0 essentially. Yeah. We'll probably launch season 1 at some point, but your boy's tax return just hit, and so did yours. I think
so did
recently.
Mine.
Yeah, so maybe. We're looking into a double mic setup with a more serious podcast setup.
Yeah, like, so we don't have to keep using... This is like the one mic thing that we did.
Yeah.
Like,
episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1. It's actually a worse quality mic. It's a USB thing that shit we got on Amazon. So we're probably going to return this.
If we can, I don't know how many days it's been since we bought it.
Definitely less than a month. I don't know, like Amazon has like a return policy or whatever.
We'll look into it, but just be on the lookout. It might not be next episode, but it might be the episode after that. Hopefully.
Yeah. So we once we have like our tech figured out, we're gonna start doing things like other podcasts do, like clips. We're gonna probably make like a separate Twitter account.
Separate Twitter, a separate podcast.
Yeah, separate exactly. So
like a new series kind of thing. Like I know a lot of you guys are coming to us from like a gaming anime perspective.
Mm-hmm.
We thought about making a more archival podcast where like for 30 minutes maybe we talk about an anime or a game.
Yeah. So this podcast will still continue. If you still want to hear this, it's still gonna be there. But
we're talking about expanding the Another Man's Trash brand.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's something that a lot of podcasts do already. It's because it's hard to do this without like cross branding. Not cross branding. Sorry,
it is hard.
Like a cross promotion. You know, it's like.
I think we have a weird thing too where we don't want to leave Genki Squad in the dust.
No,
either.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. It's probably.
Yeah. But for now, you can follow us on Twitter.com/Genki Squad. Join our Discord, which is linked down below.
Yeah.
Genki Squad. YouTube Genki Squad. Another Man's Trash Genki Squad. Spotify. Another Man's Trash. YouTube, Another Man's Trash.
Still looking for artists, by the way.
We pay.
We pay.
We don't make you pay us for exposure for all 4 subscribers.
We pay you according to your rates. So if you are
looking for an artist.
Yeah, if you guys are, looking for work, let us know. And I guess that's it, huh?
Yes.
All right. Did you just smell your shoe?
Shut up.
There's been Another Man's Trash. We're out.